Yes everybody, welcome back to the LexiiYT YouTube channel. Another video training for the Manchester Marathon, but in today's video it's going to be slightly different just because the recent weeks I haven't really been recording me training for the marathon, and yeah, as you can tell by the upload schedule I've been pretty inconsistent, and I think that's just mainly just because I can't really think of any new concepts really to show you my training. And yeah, I think I've just got a bit lazy and a bit bored with doing the same thing again, so today it's just a general sit down, just basically just letting you know how the training's been since I've come off holiday, because right now it's the 29th of March 2024, day 5 week 37 of training for the Manchester Marathon, and this is a big week, but has been a big week, and it's a big run tomorrow because it's my last very long run of the peak phase of the training block, and then we're into tapering for the next 2 weeks. And yeah, it's just been mental, and yeah, I'll talk about that in this video, so hopefully this video will be a bit entertaining, but yeah, it's just like a general catch up really, just to tell you how I'm getting on. So to put it lightly, ever since I've come back from the holiday, the progress and how my running's going, it's just going amazing from my standards anyway. I know everyone's standards are different, but yeah, no, honestly the training is just, it's going so well at the minute. I think because it's all happened so fast, I haven't been able to fully sink it in yet. Like for example, my main goal for this marathon was obviously to finish, and obviously as training's progressed I've set time goals, and my main goal for this marathon was to hit a sub 4, which is a massive goal and still is a massive goal now, to be fair. But when you look at my training, my long runs at the minute, I'm not getting ahead of myself at all, by the way. I know how much things can change like that, but if we take my longest run, if we use that average kilometre, and if I keep that up for the full 42 kilometres, I can't believe I'm saying this, it still hasn't really sunk in, but it could potentially be just over a 3.5 hour finish, which is just honestly mind blowing to me. Like I say, I'm saying that now, but it's still not really computing in there, but that's like best case scenario. So, but in case you're curious, I did actually do my peak run, which was last week, and that was a 35 kilometre run, and yeah, I'll put the details on the screen right now, and yeah, it was one of those runs where I finished it and I got a bit emotional. To be honest, a lot of the runs recently, specifically long runs, I felt a bit of emotion. I think it's just mainly just knowing that it's coming towards the end, and then you sort of like backtrack a little bit in your head thinking like how much work you've put in and stuff like that. It's just, and also one thing I haven't said on the channel is sort of what my gear's going to be looking like on race day. And to be fair, I haven't really said what I've been training in. So in terms of clothes I know that I did it early days, but in terms of the trainers that I have been wearing for literally all my sessions, I did show them when I was abroad, but I didn't actually say what they were. But they're the A6 Novoglass 3s. Literally use these for every single session. They're really good for picking up the pace and going at a slow and easy pace. I think I've almost got about 700 kilometers in these, and they still feel great, so highly recommend. I don't think you can really get them much anymore now because the A6 Novoglass 4s are out, so I mean I can only imagine them to be better, so definitely recommend these. But recently as well, the marathon trainers were acquired. I've done 2 long runs in them. I did one as soon as I got back off holiday, and then one last week, which was the 35 kilometer run. And yeah, these are the shoes that I will be wearing on the day, and they are the Adidas Adizero Adios Pro 3s. These are insane. This is my first carbon plate shoe / race day shoe, and they feel amazing, so definitely going to be wearing these for the marathon. Highly recommend these as well. Definitely took a bit of procrastination considering it's the first marathon, but I feel like running isn't going to be something that I'm going to stop after this marathon, so it's like a long-term investment. But yeah, the training so far is just immense. I'll try and put like the best runs that I've had since I've come off the holiday on the screen now, just to give you a bit more of an indication. So yeah, in terms of the marathon goals, honestly they're all over the place just because of all these runs that have just happened recently in terms of getting like way better times than what I expected. But for me, like I say, I'm not getting ahead of myself or anything like that. So plan A, the best case scenario, I'm going to try and aim for a 3 hour 45 marathon, and that's still mental to me right now. Like I say, I don't think it's sunk in, but I think that's what I'm going to be aiming for. And plan B is going to be about 350-ish, and then plan C is going to be a sub 4, which I'll be buzzing about anyway. Like, yeah, I think the main thing is just giving everything I've got basically on marathon day, and I'm sure I won't have any regrets. But yeah, there's plenty of things to keep in mind on the day that could impact my time and stuff like that, is both positive and negative. So considering that this is my first marathon, and there's that to take into account as well. So yeah, it's been an amazing journey, to be honest. And yeah, pretty much tomorrow, that's the end of all the hard work, and then we've got the 2 week tapering, which is, I think it's increased to 5 days a week, but obviously lowering the intensity a lot more. So yeah, that's the current situation with the training. But yeah, in terms of the other stuff, in terms of the general gear, of course we'll be wearing the Man United shirt. It's rude not to, considering that the marathon is in Manchester. And then it will just be my usual Adidas shorts that I wear in the training. Yeah, actually a few days ago we officially got the bib number with Big Al on, so I'm number 30,364. Obviously we've got the timing band behind, so when this came through, that's when it started to feel really real. So well, that's embarrassing. I've just been speaking to myself for pretty much 5 minutes, but because yeah, the camera stopped, but I've got all the audio in Audacity. Oh, bloody hell. But yeah, as I say, training's gone really well, and yeah, I can't really complain at all at the minute. Well, I say it's gone really well. Cut back to 2 weeks. Yes everybody, how are we doing? It's Friday the 15th of March 2024, day 5 week 35 of training for the Manchester Marathon, and today has been pretty eventful. So yeah, I went swimming this morning, as I did mention yesterday. Tried out a new technique and it actually felt pretty decent, but then oh god, as usual, got in the sweat room, and this time spent about 8 minutes in there, give or take, I've been in hotter sweat rooms. Yeah, come out. Usually feel a little bit dazed after being in the sweat room for a little bit. So I come out, go into the cold shower, sit down. 2 minutes in, I was sitting down, I felt pretty decent. And then the third minute, I was like, right, I kind of feel a little bit dodgy here, but it's alright. You probably know where this is going. The next thing you know, I wake up on the floor. Yeah, I fainted. Oh god, when I tell you, it is so like embarrassing. I was so embarrassed because I was thinking like I was dreaming. Like it was a weird feeling. I could hear everything around me, but like I couldn't open my eyes. Like I genuinely thought like a little bit that I thought it was game over type thing. I don't know why, but and the next thing you know, like I sort of like get myself together a little bit, and then I wake up. Got like 3 lifeguards. The sirens are going off. My bloody dad and my sister are right next to me, probably thinking that I bloody died. And yeah, so but yeah, I think that's it for now. Just wanted to sit down and just sort of give you an update. It only feels right considering how much I've documented. So training's going really well. I'm really focused, and all the excitement and nervousness and emotions are kicking in, considering that we're pretty much 2 weeks away from the marathon. Yeah, as well as the training, the raising for cancer research has also gone really, really well as well. Just over £500 raised for cancer research, which is just mind-blowing. So yeah, I think that's it for this video. So yeah, I'm not sure whether I'll do a video during the tapering phase or whether I'll just make a massive video for the marathon. So with that being said, I will see you when I see you. Bloody hell, man. Come on.